Hey my loves, welcome back to Raveena at Home. My name is Raveena Singh and I'm a Certified Professional Home Organiser. Today I wanted to share with you my newly completed pantry. As you may know, we spent part of last year renovating the kitchens and the laundry area of our home. I have previously shared my kitchen and laundry room tours, which you can watch by clicking the card above. But today I am so excited because my pantry is finally ready. And I want to take you from start to finish so I can share the process. So I had started this process by first visiting my earlier pantries for inspiration. It's kind of great that I have videos of all of them to refer to online. In case you have missed that video, I will leave you a link in the description box below. I also created a mood board and made a list of all the items I knew were staples in our home. Then the next thing we did was remove all the existing shelving that we had in here, as well as hack all the floor tiles. I went ahead and picked out some beautiful marble vein wall tiles because I knew this would elevate the space and also make it so much easier to keep clean. Wiping down spills or stains has become such a breeze, and I would definitely recommend tiling the walls of any utility space in your home. These are seamlessly integrated with the wet kitchen and the laundry room now, as they are three adjoining parts of our utility space. The floor tiles are also the same and therefore an extension to the flooring. After this was done, we went ahead and put in our fittings. We got these cabinets from IKEA. They are actually from the Pack series and they're technically wardrobes or closet cabinets. But I had an idea to install them in this space and create a feeling of customized cabinetry. In fact, this particular cabinet here was my bookshelf in my previous home office. You know I'm all about reusing to reduce waste. The other thing I reused was this old chandelier that used to be in my daughter's old bedroom in Singapore, and it was just lying in storage. I absolutely love how it looks in this room because it adds a touch of elegance and sophistication. Right when you walk in, this is the first cabinet you see. So I chose a glass counter to add some charm and interest. It also takes away the sterile look by bringing in a decorative touch. Now the glass drawer below that not only adds beauty, but it has a specific function which I will show you in just a bit. I saw this on Pinterest and I have been wanting to recreate it, so wait for it. Right at the bottom, I installed a pull-out shelf. This is to make sure I don't have to go fumbling into places that I can't manage. And the rest of the pantry is lots of shelves, carefully installed to create the most functional configuration for my contents and jars. You will also notice that I have broken this monotony by adding a clean white door right here. And I'll tell you a little more about that later as well. So here I'm just refilling all the flowers and sundries. And I also want to show you these labels I ordered online. These are vinyl decal labels, which were honestly so inexpensive, and I am obsessed with how they turned out. If you don't have a Cricut or label maker, fear not. You can easily order custom labels online like I have. There's a variety of fonts, colors, and everything available. I initially wanted white labels, but decided on black because a lot of my containers are white in color, and therefore white is not going to be visible. You could do mixed colors, but for me, I just wanted to keep it standardized to all black. Welcome to my pantry. It brings me so much joy to walk into this space. Everything is labeled clearly, easy to locate, and easy to put away. This beautiful drawer here is where I house all the lentils and legumes. We have a wide variety, and my husband likes to eat dal or lentil curry a few times a week at least. Here we have split mung, black lentils. Not sure what these are called in English, but it's maa di dal in Punjabi. Black and white chickpeas. And in the front over here, the smaller containers have dry ingredients like corn flour, rice flour, dried chilies. These are items I use frequently, but in small quantities, so I buy them in small amounts and therefore store them in small jars. I am so thrilled to have captured my vision to display my jars while keeping them easy to reach for. I'm reusing these containers that I had, and they work super well. This is probably my favorite drawer. Everything is my favorite drawer at the moment, so bear with me gushing over each area. It's what I call the multi-purpose drawer. I won't say junk drawer because everything here is food, so God forbid. And it has the one-offs I need to store. You may have seen these containers previously in my island. These are from IKEA, but this series has been discontinued. They are very old. I still like them. I really love them. And I have just brought them from what I call the front end to the back end, so I can carry on using them for as long as I possibly can. So I decided to move these boxes out of the biscuit drawer and into the pantry drawer here. They fit perfectly. Now, the contents here aren't attractive, so using uniform containers can give even random items cohesiveness. What I've kept here is cat food, and this is, I have cat food because we actually have a little kitten. This is Zara. We are fostering her until we can find her a forever home. She is such a curious monkey. Zara, say hi. Zara, say hi. Nope, that's not going to work. Besides that, I have bird seed because I feed the neighborhood birds every morning. And this is Zoe's kibble and some packs of wet food for her as a treat. This row is also shared with these other odd items like ketchup and chili sauce packets, mostly from McDonald's, and these chili flakes when we buy pizza. We actually put these aside for the lunch boxes and as an easy grab and go option for the mini adults. Right at the bottom of the cabinet, I have these 3 baskets because I like having my onions, garlic, and potatoes in perforated mesh containers for maximum freshness. These baskets are mesh metal and are therefore easy to wash and clean from any residue. Moving upwards, I have the same tall jars from before. Here I have just put the tallest jars at the back with the shorter ones in front. There's a reason for that. The ones at the back are only reached for on refill day. That's about once a week. So sugars, tea blend, multi-purpose flour and oatmeal sit at the back. And the front ones are those that are used more regularly, such as pancake mix, gram flour, semolina and such. Now you're going to notice that there are quite a few empty jars. There is a reason for this as well. I'm planning a trip to Singapore where I usually get my huge haul of frozen goods and lots of spices and sundries. So these will be filled up once I get a chance to go. I wanted my pantry to be able to accommodate as much as I would have in a fully stocked pantry. In better words, there has to be room for growth or the system will not withstand change. So it's important to plan ahead for changes that might occur. And right on top are the IKEA bins which hold large packets of snacks and biscuits. Basically, my dad's stash. These bins are perfect because they really camouflage the jumbo packs inside, and these bins can also be cleaned easily. I'm just adding some labels to these bins for clarity. These are the reasons that we went for blacks instead of white. On this side, I have a corner cabinet, which means half of the cabinet is actually hidden. Therefore, this area here is suitable for quick reach and the hidden part for less used items. I have stored the heaviest items at the bottom, as it should be, and that would be my KitchenAid cake mixer and Tetra packs of milk. Above that, we have yet another basket of milk. It's in 2 parts because firstly, I don't have to bend too low to get a pack. And secondly, when one basket is empty, we know we need to buy more. It's a quick turnover item in our household of tea lovers. And then I have my extra spices. Now these are usually in small amounts as sometimes the entire packet doesn't fit into my spice jar or someone buys a larger pack. And I don't label these because the contents keep changing depending on what we need to store. To make sure you don't overlook anything, you can add a tiered can organizer so everything remains visible. And above that are the staples. We make either rice or chapati for almost every meal. These containers hold up to 5 kgs and can be sealed. I love the shape and how transparent these are. It becomes so much easier to just notice when we're running low on something. You don't even actually have to look. To be honest, I did buy a different rice bin before I got these. Now these are super cute as well. They may look small, but these do hold 5 kg as well. And there is a little place here which allows you to add cardamom or a bay leaf or even silica. However, I did not think these were the right fit for my pantry. I'll have to find a new purpose for these, but that's a story for Instagram. And I would just want to say that right now I am very happy with these. In the corner, I have added another large bin to hold bulky stuff. Currently, it is this tin. It's butter muruku, and since these are from another town, we get a big tin whenever we can. We refill from here as needed, but that doesn't mean that I need to constantly see the tin in my pretty space. Next is pasta. I made some extra labels here because there are times we buy a whole variety of pasta we don't regularly buy, and therefore I don't have particular names. It just says short pasta, long pasta, and I might need these labels to add on. And there's also empty space here to accommodate those jars if I need to add in any more. This here is something I added recently, something new. I choose a special dinner for the family, and whatever I buy for that meal goes in here. This week it's enchiladas, but next week it might be lasagna or tacos. I have a few reasons for this. Firstly, I used a pretty Lazy Susan that I already owned, didn't really know what to do with because I didn't like the tall bottles in there. I put it to use, and secondly, it looks like a display. But more importantly, the mini adults have an idea what to expect at the next family dinner, so they can add to that meal. Say B wants to get some vegan meatballs or something to go with it. She can just add to it, knowing that that meal will be coming up soon. And they also know when they're raiding the pantry that Mummy has a specific plan for these ingredients, so don't mess with me. Like I said, there needs to be room for growth. So I have some extra organizers here to ensure that nothing creates clutter in this perfect room. Right on top, I have 2 more bins to hold a juicer and a spare slow cooker that belonged to my mum. And over here, I have completed the look with a white tray and marble accessories along with a much needed pair of scissors. Although this shelf does not take much weight in terms of storage, it serves as a great little counter space to refill or organize. Of course, a touch of functional decor helps elevate the space. Now, I really want to show you the other side of the pantry, but this video is already pretty long, so I'm going to split it into 2 parts, and you can watch the rest of the tour in the next video. Not to worry, I'll have it up tomorrow. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and bell so you get the notification when I upload the new video. I'll see you all in the next video, my loves.